Hello, one and all, and welcome to something a little different. First things first, of course, the situation being what it is in the world at the moment, it has been a little while since I had a haircut, which is vital information, of course, but as you can see, my hair gets long, it gets super fluffy, so if you're wondering why I look like a Lego man, there's that question answered. Now, I thought it would be worth doing sort of a channel update. It has been a pretty decent chunk of time since having done one of these. We've been doing this now a little over 2 years, and that's kind of, the anniversary period passed without me having realizing, and suddenly it was just that realization of, wow, I've been doing this a while. Now there's over 115 actual how I paint things tutorials. Some of them, even in my opinion, are a little better than others. Particularly like the originals are a little dated by now. Particularly since getting the ability to record in 60 FPS and that, I think it would be neat going back and redoing some of the originals. Particularly ones like the Stormcast, the Imperial Guard, that sort of stuff. What I'm looking for, though, is to hear from you guys what you might want to see either redone or new. Now, as always, I can't just magic up miniatures to paint everything that everybody would like, which would be cool. Like, if I could just get on the horn to Games Workshop and say, hey, about those gigantic Seraphon kits? That would be rad, but it is unfortunately beyond my limited powers. So let me know what you might like to see. And as well, I've been thinking about doing stuff that is outside of the painting sort of thing. Again, talking about the recent situation, I have been playing a lot of games solo. And solo wargaming is apparently really mystifying for some folks. But I promise you it is not as difficult to get into as you would like. And that's one potential topic down the line. If you guys were keen on that, then let me know. I can probably do something on that by the end of the week. I have some thoughts. As well, in other news, I decided it was time to crack open the Patreon again. I shut that down and paused it. I think it was a little over a year I wasn't running it. Because to me, I really struggled to see the value in it for a patron. As I've said before, none of this will ever be behind a paywall. Anything that I ever put up, tutorials, information, guides, anything of the like, will always be available for free. So, because I don't really offer anything exclusive to people, the idea of a Patreon where people can, chip in and add a couple of dollars each month and life is good, it didn't seem to make a lot of sense to me personally. But of course, a few people have since pointed out, well, that's not what the point is. Some folks just want to help out with the channel, throw a couple of dollars in the pot. Treat it like a tip jar rather than I'm going to get more out of it. So, okay, cool. If you are keen to help out with the channel, you want to chip in, you can follow along at the link below. There is also I'm actually going to link to a post where I'm talking about asking for more input. What would you guys like to see? What about scheduling, that sort of thing. So go check that out if you're keen. As well, the post that is there asking for input, all of that again will be open to the public. You do not have to be a patron to contribute. All you need is a Patreon account and they're free to sign up for, so bonus. Speaking of other little ways that you can help the channel, I keep referring to the channel like it is this weird separate entity to me. Anyway. I have recently been contacted by the very nice team at Warlord Games, and they have hooked me up with an affiliate link where if you have something that you like the look of, or if you want to get started with one of their games, say you saw somebody paint some British Airborne or something recently that you really want to do yourself, you follow the link. I'll pop it in the description, and it just nets me a small commission off of the top. Doesn't cost you anything extra. And because, of course, Warlord do a huge range of historical periods, including, don't forget, things like Judge Dredd, Doctor Who, they do all sorts. So if you do cruise along to their site, using that link below, I get a few extra pingers, and that's cool. Mostly I think it's for them to be able to see where they're advertising, where is their traffic coming from. I don't think there's anything particularly sinister in it. It makes sense. My lovely wife is in marketing, and she was asking all sorts of questions about how they do this and blah, blah. And I was like, I just want to paint toys. So I'm going to paint toys. That is really it at the moment. What I'm looking for is input on what you guys would like to see more of, when you might like to see it. Check it out. The Patreon's going again. Yay! And hey, if you like the stuff I'm doing with Warlord or other historical figures, feel free to follow that old affiliate link down there, and I get a few pennies off the top of that. So, any questions or anything, guys, feel free. You can drop them in the comments box. I am trying to keep on top of questions and things recently. And yeah, I'm just really keen to know what you guys would like more of. So, thank you very much for your time. I'm going to maintain this luxurious mane, and you all enjoy the rest of your day.